Question 31. A motorist is told that his car has been recorded travelling 60 metres in 4 seconds. The speed limit for the road he was travelling on is 50 kilometres per hour. At what average speed was he travelling measured in kilometres per hour? So let's have a look. 60 metres in 4 seconds. Let's scale it up. Okay, so let's go for a minute. Let's think what we need to multiply that by. How many 4 seconds are there in a minute? Well, how many 4s are there in 60? That's 15, isn't it? So you've got to times it by 15. So of course you need to times that by 15. Okay, so you get 900 meters in 1 minute. Okay, so then that's 1 minute. Now of course we need to times it by 60 to get an hour. Okay, so we times that by 60 and we get 54,000 meters, and of course 1,000 meters is a kilometer, so that'll be 54 kilometers per hour. So he was breaking the speed limit. Part B, it says the distance he travelled was recorded accurately, but the time was only recorded correct to the nearest second. Show how the motorist could argue that he was travelling at a speed below the speed limit. Okay, so in this case you could argue that although he travelled 60 metres, it wasn't actually exactly 4 seconds because it was only recorded to the nearest second. Okay, so if it was near a second, it could have been up to as much as 4.5 or as little as 3.5. Now if he's trying to argue that he wasn't breaking the speed limit, obviously if you just think about it, he would reason that the greatest time, that it would take him to do 60 metres, because obviously the longer the time to do the 60 metres, the slower he's travelling. So he would argue that, okay, so you'd be saying, no, I did 60 metres in 4.5 seconds. Okay, now again, we could sort of scale this up to see if that is beneath the 50 kilometres, is within that range. Okay, now 4.5, in terms of scaling that, we might need to do a little bit of thinking here. One way I would think of this maybe is sometimes divide, actually, make it a bit smaller, because I know 1.5 goes into 4.5, I could divide it by 1.5. Okay, we're allowed to do this sort of thing. So if you do that on your calculator, of course, then you get 3. Okay, so in 3 seconds. So I'm making it smaller, scaling it down, but of course I need to divide that by 1.5. Okay, so use my calculator. You get 40. So 40 meters in 3 seconds. So let's scale it up. Let's go to a minute. So we need to times that by 20 here to get 60 seconds. So times this by 20, you get 800 meters in 1 minute, and then of course times it by 60, you get 1 hour. Times this by 60, you get 48,000 meters, which is 48 kilometers per hour. Okay, which is within the speed limit. Okay, so you could argue that actually he was within the speed limit because the time wasn't measured accurately.